I'm not marrying some crippled ice queen.
Jason, Dad's surgery is tomorrow.
Then let Sterling buy somebody else.
Don't you dare bury your life for me.
Too late.
Sign here, Mr. Cole.
You don't even care I'm the wrong brother?
The Sterling family cares about signatures, not sentiment.
Poor bastard.
What did I just marry into?
We need rules.
Funny. So do I.
Look, I'm here for the money. You're here for...
Control.
You can walk.
Obviously.
So the whole cripple story...
Was bait.
What the hell are you?
Your wife. On paper. If you're smart, that's all I'll ever be.
You lied to the whole world.
No. I let them believe what kept me alive. And Adrian, I didn't marry the wrong brother. I chose the right one.
This is not a love story. You get paid, you show up, you stay in line.
And what do you get?
A partner with a pulse and no opinions.
Then you chose the wrong guy.
Did I?
No questions, no access, no feelings. You always write agreements like this?
Only when the stakes are crucial.
Who's targeting you?
Wrong question.
Ask who smiles to my face while waiting for me to fall.
You investigated me.
I investigate everything I put my name on.
Jesus. Why me?
Because your brother folds under pressure.
And me?
You break quietly, then rebuild meaner.
Car's ready? Your uncle moved up breakfast. Of course he did.
So this is the replacement.
Adrian Cole.
Names are cheap. Loyalty isn't.
Then stop wasting both.
You seem comfortable with him.
I'm comfortable with useful things.
Good to know what I am.
That face. I've seen him somewhere before.
How thoughtful. They labeled the outsider.
You really printed it?
Well, these things can be confusing.
No offense, son. Tradition matters here.
Then start with mine. Adrian sits here.
That seat is for family.
He married into it. You were merely born into it.
You didn't have to do that.
I did. They were boring me.
Defending him already? That was fast.
No. I'm defending my name.
Then I'll try not to embarrass it.
Oops. Since you're family now, maybe you can read the numbers.
Careful, big words may bite.
This EBEITA line was duplicated.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Page 12. Rolled into page 19 again, inflates margin by 4.6.
He's right.
Who prepared this? Finance sent?
No. Someone wanted it seen here, not fixed there. Did you mostig and serve consent of Fenyand?
interesting. You knew he could do that.
Your health makes you a liability.
Say that again, clearly.
Investors need certainty.
Then be certain you're fired. Security has been notified.
You can't do this over one question!
I can. But I'm doing it because you asked someone else's question. Next item.
You do that often?
Only when people confuse mercy with weakness.
Try not to. Find out who fed him that script.
Vivian?
Nikes.
You touch my keyboard, you lose the hand.
Couldn't sleep?
Neither could Tokyo.
That doesn't look like insomnia.
Then don't diagnose what you can't afford.
Who is Nikes?
Go back to bed, Adrian.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Still letting amateurs touch expensive things?
You're back.
You got married. I got curious. Adrian Cole. I know. The replacement groom. And you are? The man who knew her before you rented the tux.
Lucas.
Tell me, did she tell you the wheelchair was fake before or after the vows?
You seem weirdly invested in my marriage.
That your marriage?
You think she married you? She deployed you.
Ask her why she really picked you.
Mrs. Sterling, is the marriage real?
Great question. Because from where I stand, her husband looked surprised to be at his own wedding.
Mr. Cole, were you a last-minute substitute?
Or maybe he doesn't know his wife at all. My wife is none of your concern.
So you deny the rumors?
I don't answer men who confuse obsession with entitlement. Careful. You're speaking above your station. Then let me be clear. I am Adrian Cole, her legal husband. And if you have a problem with my wife, you go through me.
Why did you do that?
Because he was wrong.
About what?
That you were.
Again?
Convenient. You always leave clues on purpose? Or is that just tonight? Nikes moved before London Open.
Too clean, too surgical.
You're up early for a man with no job description.
And you're stalking me for HR?
Mrs. Sterling values privacy.
Then she should stop glowing at 3 a.m.
Careful what you notice.
Orion.
How the hell do they have this?
Panic later. Facts now.
The fact is, your deal leaked under your watch.
Investors won't forgive this.
Only 6 people had access to the final deck.
Then one of your 6 betrayed you. That's still your failure. Actually, no.
I don't recall inviting commentary from the husband.
The leak hit after the revised annex, but before the legal water park. That narrows the window to 23 minutes.
He's right.
Your leak isn't downstairs. It's in the room.
Stay. If this spooks the lenders, we lose 40 million by noon. Who touched the file after legal?
No. Chen forwards upward. Miller CC'd sideways.
Meaning?
Chen follows process. Miller tests exits.
He pinged an external broker twice.
Because he wasn't selling data, he was hedging before impact.
You've seen that move before.
Enough to know it's ugly.
Broker confirmed. Miller placed protection trades yesterday. Freeze his access, lock his bonus, bring him in. Not bad, Mr. Cole.
That almost sounded respectful.
If they want bait, give them blood.
These numbers are poison.
Exactly. Let's see who drinks. Why did you do that?
Because leaks don't copy. They carry.
You keep saying things that sound expensive.
You should hear my rates.
We have movement. Bad night to steal from me.
I just passed it on. I didn't start this.
Who did?
You two are already too late! Vivian!
Don't.
Yeah, no. You're sitting.
How long?
I'm fine.
That line's getting lazy.
You always this annoying?
Only with people about to pass out in couture.
Don't get used to this.
Wasn't planning on it.
Liar.
There you are.
Hospital debt. Brother vanished. Marriage license filed same day.
So he didn't marry her. He filled in. You dropped something. You should leave. Or what? You'll tell your wife her groom ran? Careful. Wrong groom. Right scandal. Touch my family again, I break the hand. There he is. Not so ordinary after all.
What did you say to him?
Ask him who was supposed to marry you.
That's not the original groom!
Looks like transparency found the room.
Mrs. Sterling, did you marry a stand-in?
Move. Was the whole marriage fake?
Go ahead, Adrian. Tell them what you are.
I'm the man she married.
That's not what they asked.
Then ask better. Ask who's still standing next to her when the room turns ugly.
So noble. For a man bought by a hospital bill. Say whatever you want about me, but you don't get to use her to entertain yourself.
Why would you burn for me?
Maybe I'm done being useful.
You don't get to do that again.
Do what? Stop people from tearing you apart?
Make yourself vulnerable for me.
That what scared you, not the scandal? Me choosing a side?
Don't romanticize this.
Then tell me what it is.
A contract.
Funny. Contracts don't look at me like that.
Move.
Not until you answer me.
You're crossing a line.
So are you.
Nikes has a problem.
Don't. Leave it.
You were supposed to stay upstairs.
And you were supposed to be just a CEO.
Curiosity is expensive, Adrian.
So is moving Tokyo before dawn. Nikes. That's you, isn't it?
Finally.
That's not normal. No way. He's buried deep. Too deep for a normal man. If this is him, he didn't learn markets from YouTube.
Find proof, not poetry. You've been busy.
You too. Different time zones, same marriage.
Grace says ordinary men don't erase themselves that well.
And ordinary CEOs don't move Asian markets before breakfast.
Who are you?
You first.
Dangerous answer.
So is yours. Guess we're both sleeping next to strangers.
Not for much longer.
She's walking. For years, the family defended a lie.
She deceived the public. I concealed vulnerability. I did not fabricate competence.
You manipulated shareholders with a false image.
If appearing weak kept knives out of my back long enough to lead, then yes, I used it.
That's an admission!
Then let's make it formal.
You surveilled her?
I protect Sterling from fraud.
Who else has these?
The board.
Questions over CEO credibility.
We need emergency governance review.
You need a market calm, not a coup.
Markets hate deception. They like accountability.
We're down another 6.
Until this is resolved, your powers should be limited.
You want to limit me while the building is on fire?
No.
This isn't panic selling. Lucas is shorting Sterling.
How aggressive?
Aggressive enough to know your board would do the rest.
This guy didn't trade. He hunted.
We need another procedure.
How much? Archive pull from New York. You'll want this. No confirmed face, but the timing overlaps.
That's Orion.
I can't prove it yet. But if Adrian is Orion, then everything changes. How many names have you lived under?
Enough to know they all cost something.
Then tomorrow, no more half-truths.
Deal. You wanted the truth. I was Orion.
Was?
Then my father got sick. My family got cornered. Genius stopped being useful. Cash was. I disappeared because markets are merciless. Illness is worse.
Why tell me now?
Because they're coming for you. And I'm done pretending I can't stop them.
You hid a weapon in my house.
You hid one in your bed.
If you're in, you're all the way in.
Good.
We split the war?
I hold the room, you hold the market. 3 directors wobbling, 2 lenders scared, One press leak pending.
Give me the lenders first.
You sure you want back in?
No. I'm sure I should have been in sooner.
That's unsettlingly hot. Grace. Right. Professional panic only.
Authentication accepted. Welcome back, Orion.
Push harder.
The board breaks today.
Let them think they own momentum.
Lender 1 paused. Lender 2 wants reassurance.
Give them collateral optics, not desperation.
For the company's protection, I move to suspend her authority.
Before we vote, let's discuss theft. Someone inside fed markets and sensitive data outside.
And you can prove that?
We've got a buyer.
Now.
What the hell?
That pattern.
Who's on the other side?
She's not hiding it anymore. Then let's begin with the deception.
No? Let's begin with survival. Cars tampered with, medication swapped, security breach strivs buried.
Convenience story.
I learned convenience from this family. Yes. I let the world think I was weaker than I was. Not to fool the market, to expose who fed on weakness.
Be very careful, Vivian, too.
I didn't fake weakness to fool the market. I did it to expose you.
Margin call.
Roll the line! Now!
Your collateral just got flagged.
This spectacle changes nothing. We proceed.
The husband finally wants attention.
No. I want chronology.
Your leak paid his short. His short attacked her company, and someone here fed both.
Approvals routed through Richard Sterling's private office.
Fabricated!
Then your timing is spectacular.
We're being forced out!
Well played.
Corporate news of the day: the high-profile marriage between media Modrian Stone and Adrian Reed and Vivian Dyed has ended in divorce.
Was it ever real?
They'll call it performance no matter what I say.
Then stop talking to them.
Fine. I'll ask you. If there'd been no contract, would you still be here?
At first, no. I'd have broken in.
You make this very difficult.
Only the parts that matters.
2 minutes!
Was this marriage just a business arrangement?
Did you marry him for image protection?
It started as a transaction. Now it's a choice.
Are you saying you're in love?
And I'd choose her again.
Try not to regret it.
Too late.